When they broke the news, I was crying because I have just lost a wife. Every day, every night, I cry. Every day, I cry because of Ifeanyi.
I got a news about, got a call from my younger brother that Ifeanyi is dead. I was like, Ifeanyi dead? As in, it was not clicking. Ifeanyi dead. What happened? Are you sure he's the one? He said I should be coming. So I just had to take I just wear my clothes. Anything I saw, I just put it on. Took a bus going to the Air Force at Oshodi, close to Oshodi. On getting there, I saw some of his friends. That's the one they performed together because he's an artist. We got there, I saw my brother. I couldn't hold it. He was in their table in the mortuary there. Couldn't hold it. As in the state he was, as in, it's something that I'm still trying to get off my mind, that I can't really fathom what happened. So I asked the man, what happened to my brother? He said their vehicle brushed Ifeanyi and another downfall hit him. I was like, okay. So they now said the body is getting swollen and the rest of it, that they need to get my assent so that they will embalm him and put him in the mortuary. So I had to sign some documents which they used in embalming Ifeanyi and put him in the mortuary. So I came back home. I knew my father was still going through the shock of losing, the wife died on the 27th of August, 2021, of cardiac arrest. So telling him that evening, he came back very tired. It would be the double shock. I'm not sure he was going to withstand it. He'll be able to take it. So I called our pastor. This is what is going on. That please, can you kindly come in the morning and break this news to my daddy? Because if it's not been handled well, I might lost my father too, which I'm not ready to. So in the morning, they came to him.
They come to break the news for me that Ifeanyi was hit down by an Air Force motor at the BRT lane. When they broke the news, I was crying because I have just lost a wife. And I was just planning how to go and bury her. So in fact, up till now, I have not recovered from the shock. Every day, every night, I cry. Every day, I cry because of Ifeanyi.
I've never seen my daddy in such an agony before. He wept that morning, he cried a lot. That's Ifeanyi, how come? How is that possible? Because Ifeanyi goes for shows, he goes for program. At times, he stays till the next day. So to him, he thought Ifeanyi has gone for one of those shows he goes for, and probably is coming the next day. The Mr. Ate, which is the spokesperson of the Air Force, the provost, he called me, he chatted me, still on my phone. He chatted me that, what will you people want us to do for the family? That's how the message was. It's still on my phone. Like, for now, I will talk to my pastor because he has been the one that has been with us from the beginning. I will talk to Daddy so we'll know what we need for Ifeanyi to be buried. So we got to the place, the Air Force base, my pastor, the assistant pastor, my dad, and I. We got there. The pastor was the one that spoke for the family. That we just need an ambulance that will take Ifeanyi home. A coffin that will use to put his body, and people that will dig his grave in the village. They are not doing any ceremony. They will just cook for them and they will dig the grave, probably a portion of land. They will dig the grave and bury Ifeanyi because we won't be there. They will take the body home and just bury him immediately. Then, how it was put in writing, if they are going to be sincere, was anything you people feel you can do for the family so that everything will just go, because we are currently in pain. We didn't state any amount. So the next day he called me that this is what they are saying they are going to give. The boss said that actually he's very sorry that the boss actually gave him the feedback that day we came. But he can't come to us with this kind of news, that it will be heartbreaking to the family, that that he himself is not pleased with it. So the man now called me, sir, what is it? What did they say? Just tell me what they said. He said what they can do for the family is 200,000 naira. That's how he said it. And meanwhile, the association Ifeanyi belongs to had been on standby. They said they know the military, that they are not trustworthy, that they want to take it up even before we had the meeting with them. We told them to hold on. We don't want any case. We just want to bury this boy as quiet as possible and go. Since as they are responding to us, they are admitted that they are the one that knocked Ifeanyi first. They've admitted that no need of going to the press and the rest of it. So when they heard about this 200,000 naira, they said they told us that now they are going to fight for one of their members. That's how they put it. That's the vice president of Actors Guild in Nigeria said they are going to fight for their member. So that's how they now took up the case, and it got to the press. And meanwhile, our family friend, which happens to be a lawyer, she has been on standby. She said, Ike, it would have been better we handle it so that these people won't work on your emotion. So we'll be there. Anything they are saying, we'll get the information firsthand. And I told her, Auntie, please, hold on. Let's see if these people are going to respond well. So after it got to the press, they now called me. They called me that, come, we don't want any case, we don't want any trouble. Please, come and collect 400,000 naira so that you go with the body. That the mortuary bill, the mortuary is in now, right now, that they are paying for the embalmment and for the daily keep. That our relative now told me that I should stop receiving call from them, that I should I should refer them to her. So she has been the one handling the case ever since then. And for the last time I heard from her, she told me that they called for a meeting. Up to now, we've not seen the driver, person that hit Ifeanyi. The story they are giving us that my brother was knocked by another vehicle, he's not buying a gun, it's not sinking him. With what I found, with my findings, Ifeanyi was knocked. It was knocked as in the impact, what I've seen about Ifeanyi, the body, the way he was brushed, he has a broken hand because the hand refused to come down. The bone here has been broken. His face had a serious wound on the face, and the body. If you look at the next aspect of it, there was he was injured there. Blood was coming out from the eye, blood was coming out from the mouth, and blood as well was coming out from the ear. That's the picture I saw of my brother last, and it has not been an easy thing for me. That's the last way I can see my brother.
My relations with him is my fourth child is very cordial. He is a very humble child. Whatever you tell him, he will not argue until he has finished doing the thing. If he have something to say, he will say that. The boy, in fact, up till now, I'm still in shock that the boy I left about 2 hours ago is now a dead person. So he's very close to me. And if each time he went out to do his normal artistic work, he come, we will play and joke over what he have done. So he's very close to me.
Ifeanyi is a very good boy. He's very humble. Even when life has not been fair to us, Ifeanyi has seen himself being a star. He has a record he has already made. It's in YouTube, Ayangba. He did that far back, about 4 to 5 years ago. He did that out of his own sweat. The earning he gets from live play he does in churches. He doesn't smoke. Ifeanyi doesn't drink. Ifeanyi doesn't womanize. In fact, he has a fiancée that really loves him so much that she wants to take her life on hearing that Ifeanyi is dead. I'm the first son before a girl, and he's the one that followed me. So the loving brother. I really miss him a lot.
Until now, I have not overcome the shock. I want justice. Let justice prevail. If they say they are not, if they are denying according, how come about they are looking at it, they are offering some amount, and it's in the morgue? How come about? Even according to their report, they say they brushed him aside. Will he run back to the express? And now they have started their own case. Will they bring back Ifeanyi to come and talk his own case? So all I want is justice. Let them do what is reasonable.